energia dla każdego sportu.
Fit dieta, pudełkowa dieta dla każdego. Zamów teraz.
Basia Gołębiowska, TV Reklama, with me Amr El Kadym. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
He is authority of Egyptian tourism agency.
Yeah, it's the Egyptian Tourism Authority, which is responsible for the promotion of Egypt in international markets.
Okay, and what are you doing here today at today's conference? What brings you to Poland?
Yeah, first time to me in Poland. I'm very happy to be here. We're here participating in this exhibition to meet all the stakeholders, tour operators from Poland, media like you from Poland, and as well as the airlines from Poland, discussing how to improve tourism movements from Poland to Egypt. And I'm here because Poland has grown since last year in Egypt, more than 45% growth increase from Poland to Egypt over last year. So we expect this year to receive more than 850,000 Polish citizens to Egypt. So it's very important, and Poland now is ranked number 5 among the top source markets coming to Egypt. So it's very important.
So tell me, what are the new tourism initiatives in Egypt?
Of course, the Polish people come to the Red Sea, Sharm el-Sheikh, Hurghada, and Marsa Alam. But we have new destination, wonderful destination on the Mediterranean Sea. Mm-hmm. So our Mediterranean coast, which is 200 kilometers, we have 3 international airports, marvelous places, beautiful beaches, white sandy beaches, turquoise seawater, lovely breeze in the summertime, only 26, 27, 28 degrees Celsius in the summertime. So we are trying to educate our partners, the tour operators in Poland, about this destination. Some of them already started to send tourists last year, and we are trying to bring more to this marvelous place. I think you will all love it. So this is one of the attractions, new attractions in Egypt, and we have many, many more.
And how are you ensure the safety of tourists? Is it Egypt's safe place to travel?
I have a very simple answer to this question. Since this January, until last week, Egypt received 13.5 million tourists from more than 180 nationalities. So you don't receive that much of people unless the country is safe. So they all came in, 13 million, they came in, enjoyed their holidays, went back safely, not single incident. So how to do that? How to make sure that Egypt is safe? We have very strong security measures taking place. The people of Egypt are very friendly and hospitable, and they love foreigners. So they treat foreigners as guests, as members of families, as friends. This is how we secure our tourists.
And is it better to travel with travel agency on your own, in your opinion, of course?
It depends on you. Mm-hmm. If there is no language barrier, if you speak English, French, Italian, German, you can come to Egypt on your own. So you can communicate easily with the local community. If you don't speak English, if you don't speak French, it will be a little bit difficult for you.
Yeah.
So your first visit to Egypt, better have it with the tour operators. So it will make all the arrangement for you.
Okay.
And you will have a tour leader, tour guide, mm-hmm. that speaks your language, that know your requirements. If you have any problem, he or she will solve it for you. So it will help you. So your first visit to Egypt comes through a tour operator. Maybe the second you will have more knowledge of the country.
And is Cairo the best place to travel if it comes to short trips?
Of course, Cairo. You know, Cairo is a group of cities were built over 5,000 years, and they came together. You know, this city plus this city came together in what we call it Greater Cairo. So Greater Cairo can offer you a 5 days visit full of experiences and things to do and see. From the pyramids of Giza to the museums to churches, old churches like 1500 years churches, or synagogues, Jewish synagogues, or mosques, thousands of years of landmarks, or better than that, the local culture. So you can experience the local cuisine, local food, local drink, local fashion. We have beautiful fashion, music, concerts, everything. So it's a very vibrant city where you get 25 million people are living in Cairo. So those people have their life very vibrant. We call it a city never sleeps. You can walk in the streets of Cairo at 3, 4 a.m. in the morning and people are around you.
Oh, that's very interesting. I didn't know that. And could you tell me more about the idea of city breaks?
Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. City breaks is like when you go to a city like Istanbul or like Rome or like Paris, the main motive from this city break is you go and explore other cultures. It's not just a beach, sit by the beach and relax, but to experience other cultures. This is exactly why we decided to promote Cairo as a standalone city break destination. With all what I've just said about Cairo, you have the museums, you have the temples, you have the pyramids, the famous pyramids, you have superior hotels and different types and grades of hotels, 5 stars or 1 star or short rentals apartments. You have 2 airports and third airport is coming in Cairo itself. You have modern lifestyle, you have shopping venues, amazing shopping, amazing food, amazing people, I must say. So the Cairo city break is a very rich experience. I strongly recommend everyone should try it once at least in his life.
And I also know that you opened a museum recently. What can we see there?
We called it the Grand Egyptian Museum. It is actually the largest museum in the history. The investment we put in that is up to $1 billion. And that you will find it's a group of museums, actually, it's not one single museum. So you will find, first of all, what we call the King Tut gallery, which contains, King Tut is, of course, the golden pharaoh, famous for the mask. So it contains more than 5,500 pieces of gold artifacts all together in one gallery. And we have a huge gallery. It's called the main gallery. This gallery is the size of 3 football courts together. It will show you 3 concepts of ancient Egyptian civilization. One, how Egyptians developed the kingship and the ruling system. Second is how Egyptians developed their society, living together. And third, and most importantly, how did they develop the values of life and getting prepared for the afterlife. So you got to see this. Also, we have what we call the Solar Boats Museum, 2 huge wooden boats dated 4,500 years back.
Okay.
You can see them in good shape and amazing display. And we have what we call the main atrium with the grand staircase, huge statues of the kings, queens, gods and goddesses of ancient Egypt all together on display. We have a kids museum for the kids.
Okay.
We have a huge center of reservation and conservation, so you can see, for those who are interested, you can see how our scientists are doing their conservation work. And you have, of course, commercial venues, restaurants, and shopping arcades, etc. It's huge.
So a lot to see there. And how were your beginnings in this business? How did you start it?
Me personally,
Yes, your personal.
that was old. When I was about to go to university, I was like, half of me wanted to study mass communication,
Okay.
and the other half wanted to study tourism. I chose to go for mass communication, but I found myself finally working in tourism. So doing both things, communication for tourism. That's the best of things.
So if you had to recommend only one place in Egypt, what would it be?
That's very difficult. It depends on your and the mood and what you want. If you want to go for a beach, go for Hurghada. If you want a city, Cairo is the city. But you can, if you want to have some peace of mind. So after a very hectic year of work and stress, we have beautiful oasis called Siwa, where you can go, forget about your mobile phone, no telephones, no electricity, just be yourself, back to nature, get some meditation, get close to yourself and unwind.
Also in Egypt you have 6-star hotels, but those are European standards.
Of course we do have a diversity of accommodation. We have those European standards, the Four Seasons and the Ritz and all these big names. And we have some luxurious local, what we call them, boutique hotels. So you can feel the authenticity of the place, old buildings, a very warm family business. We have all of them. The main idea here is you have whatever suits your budget.
Okay, sure.
So we have it all.
Okay. Thank you so much for the interview. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. The pleasure is all mine, and I welcome every citizen from Poland, a friend, to come and enjoy a vacation that will be memorable for a lifetime. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.